tonight, for the first time in Australia, we'll be showing you breathtaking scenes from the most anticipated film in years, James Cameron's Avatar. We'll also be chatting to the star of the movie, former brickie from Perth, turned Hollywood superstar, Sam Worthington. Get ready to enter the world of Avatar. James Cameron knows big. Just take a look at his back catalogue. Terminators 1 and 2, Aliens, Titanic, and now Avatar.
I want you to learn from the inside. I want you to gain their trust.
It's got the riveting human drama of Titanic.
You should not be here.
They've sent us a message that they can take whatever they want.
It's got even more mind-blowing special effects than Terminator 2, and some incredible creatures, the likes of which you've never seen before.
This is all act.
That's, I think, one of the great things about Avatar is it's not just a movie, it's a universe.
In Tinseltown, big movies launch big stars, which is what's on the horizon for Sam Worthington, a gutsy guy who's not afraid to tell James Cameron what's what.
You know, I was saying, look, I'm going to work with you for a year, and I've heard horror stories about you, mate. You know, I want to see, you know, I'm putting you to the test as well.
More of that in-depth interview with Sam to come. More talk of what he really thinks about Hollywood, along with those exclusive Avatar scene clips. 5 years in production, locations spanning the globe, a massive crew, and an equally large budget. Avatar is, by anyone's standards, a big project. James Cameron set himself an ambitious agenda with this film, to bring people back to the cinema.
I wrote the treatment in '95, and it had all the characters in it and creatures and settings, but at the time, it turned out that it wasn't possible to do what I wanted to do.
Jim talks about that he had to wait for technology to catch up to this script that he had written.
Avatar's the story of wheelchair-bound ex-Marine Jake Sully, who's offered the chance to walk again. But of course, there's a catch.
Jake's been drafted into the Avatar program, essentially becoming a mold.
This is your Avatar now, Jake.
Because humans can't breathe on the planet of Pandora, where most of the movie is set, they've created a hybrid called an avatar. It's part human and part Na'vi, which is the planet's indigenous race. Just get the doc to graft your consciousness onto one of these blue bodies, and you're Pandora ready. To achieve his virtual world of Pandora, a land of hanging mountains and strange creatures, director James Cameron worked with the world's leading special effects houses to create revolutionary new filmmaking tools, including a motion capture technology that grabs the actors' facial expressions as well as their movements.
We were creating an entire world from scratch. So you get a number of world-class artists. I mean, really the top people, the people that, you know, I'm an artist, so I wanted to find people that impressed me.
This wasn't like a world that he was making up. It was something he had seen and now was reporting back to us.
So with a budget like James Cameron's, you've got your pick of Hollywood actors. Who do you cast in the lead? How about a virtual unknown from Australia?
I saw an audition tape that was shot down in Sydney. He had one line that consisted of and he had me at
Sam Worthington was a brickie from Perth who took himself off to Sydney at the age of 19, got into the prestigious NIDA drama school, then had himself a tidy acting career.
Hello.
And then somehow, by 2007, he was heading up the cast of Avatar.
You're not going to believe where I am.
I think the whole world will be talking about Sam Worthington very soon.
But he's not the first Aussie battler to take on Hollywood and win. In the last decade, we've watched the meteoric rise of Kiwi-born, Australian-raised Russell Crowe, former stand-up comedian, now busy leading man Eric Bana, Heath Ledger, another WA native, awarded a posthumous Oscar for his brilliance, and Hugh Jackman, an Aussie, hosting the 2009 Academy Awards, something of a coup, you might say. With these guys paving the way, it doesn't seem so surprising that a brickie from Perth is next in line.
Mate, there's no difference between working in Hollywood and working here. It's your commitment to the craft, your dedication to the work.
Tonight we'll find out what it's really like to be a down-to-earth Aussie actor dealing with the pressures of Hollywood.
Look, it's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. It's part of your job because you're selling the movie.
That's coming up after the break in our heart-to-heart with Sam Worthington, the star of Avatar and the lead in no less than 3 big-budget flicks due for release in 2010.
I'm just going to go along for the ride, mate. See what happens.
But now a scene from Avatar for the first time on Australian television. As you'll see, a trip to Pandora is no walk in the park.
You're not in Kansas anymore. You're on Pandora, ladies and gentlemen. Respect that fact. Every second of every day. If there is a hell, you might want to go there for some R&R after a tour on Pandora. Out there behind that fence, every living thing that crawls, flies, or squats in the mud wants to kill you and eat your eyes for jujubes. We have an indigenous population of humanoids called the Na'vi. They're fond of arrows dipped in a neurotoxin that'll stop your heart in 1 minute. And they have bones reinforced with naturally occurring carbon fiber. They are very hard to kill. As head of security, it is my job to keep you alive. I will not succeed. Not with all of you. If you wish to survive, you need to cultivate a strong mental attitude. You've got to obey the rules. Pandora rules.
After the break, more scenes from Avatar and our interview with Sam Worthington, the latest actor to join the ranks of Aussie A-listers. Who do they think they are?
We're Australian, you know, you say you stand by your guns, mate.